guys, my name is Peter and welcome to our channel. Today I'd like to tell a little bit more details about my modification for PS Vita 1000, made by Sony. Well, if you do have one of those, you know how wonderful the device is, but the battery life is not that great. I mean, basically if you're running a kind of heavy game, Killzone or Uncharted, Golden Abyss, it's, in my case, like right now you see the fly mode is off, Wi-Fi is off, Bluetooth is off, and brightness around 90% is on, bright. To play a Uncharted Golden Abyss, it battery usually lasts around 3.5 hours. So maybe because my system is what 4 or 5 years old or so, probably the battery is not as good as new. Anyway, I did modify it with bigger battery. Original battery, as far I know too, it was 2200, and I installed 4000. Now with same settings, it goes around 7 hours on a single charge. And also, before I open the unit, I'd like to show you, you're probably already familiar with Sony PS Vita charger. It has a power cable, the brick itself, and charging cable, USB cable. And that charger, I mean, I'm not saying it's big and bulky, no, it's pretty small. And it's 1500 milliamp current can provide. But I found it a better result. This little guy, and you can see actually it's much smaller. You see? I mean, actually it's same thickness, slightly thicker. But the biggest advantage, I don't have to carry it anymore. The power cable, also using a USB, which just means I can connect it like normally I do. And instead 1500, this little boy is 2000. And to charge it, that 4000 battery, 4000 milliamp battery, the one I installed inside this PS Vita, it takes around 3 hours. I'm kinda consider it a pretty good 3 hours charging, 7 hours play. And let me open it unit. I mean, to open it unit, you have to remove those 2 screws, 4 screws in the back, and 2 screws under this cover. I hate those covers. You see, the one covers game cartridge slot. I remove it. The thing is, I mean, like I said, I mean, it did drive me nuts. Kind of open it and close it, open, close it. Plus the slim version, I heard that to open cover is much easy. This guy, you have to have a kind of good nail to reach it and then open it. Same cover was here. Like I said, I did remove it. Anyway, let me open it, and then I'm gonna show you what need to be done to install the bigger battery. And this battery is not only bigger in a capacity wise, it also is bigger in the physical size. Let me open it. And then when you open it, you have to be kind of careful not to break it, power cable and the ribbon cable for this guy. Okay, now we're gonna put it, the front panel with LCD and motherboard on the side. Pretty much you see how big that battery is. Let me pull it out. It fits, after trimming, it fits actually pretty good. This battery, it's the same thickness as the original, but probably ½ inch longer and another ½ inch wider or so, pretty close. Let me show you the back panel, and you can see, I mean, probably you can see where the marks was. There was the plastic borders over here, and then from here over here also, from one end to another. This black plastic I also trim it to make it shorter. That case, the new battery, I'm gonna show you, it will fit no problem, and then you just push it. It fits nice and tight. You see, it doesn't fall out. Plus the new battery, like I said, it's a 4000 milliamp model. I believe it's a 6090 PL, and it's a single cell, 3.7 volt, 14.8 watt per hour. And I bought two of them brand new on eBay, and I believe they was kind of like a $15 or so. But the thing is, the battery, it doesn't come with a balancing board. Balancing board, you have to use it original with a power cable from your original battery from PS Vita. Pretty much, if you decided to use to make that modification, you have to consider the original battery will no longer, you will be able to use it, because you will have to open it and remove it, the balancing board. When you're about to do that modification, make sure you drain it your battery completely dead. Otherwise, when you're removing balancing board, if you short something, it will catch fire, or it's gonna blow it balancing board. Make sure you do carefully. Disconnect one wire by one by one. When you disconnect it, you can put it against battery and tape it with tape to make sure it's not gonna short it with minus. And pretty much, like I said, I mean, to do that modification, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. But in the end, you will have around 7 hours playtime, which I consider it's pretty good. It's a much better than stock configuration. And also, the new battery, it's slightly heavier than original. And you kind of consider, well, it's kind of weird. This battery almost twice bigger. Why it's light? I mean, it's slightly heavier than original. The original, it's smaller, but the original battery, it has a aluminum wrapping, plastic ends. That's what it's getting, kind of not too heavy, but it's getting some weight. I believe it's different, only like 25 grams. It's probably less than an ounce or something. Yeah, it has to be less than an ounce, I believe. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I said, it's easy to do that modification. Let me show you again that back cover. If you have a trimmer tool or any kind, like a razor knife, with razor knife, you can do that mat also. It takes time to remove all those plastic borders, but like I said, I mean, it's not that big. And you see, I did use a trimmer tool. Pretty much, I cut it pretty good. Make sure no sharp edges, no sharp surface. And in that case, when you do your mat, also when you're done, you can wipe it finger like across to make sure no sharp edges. Why? Because the battery, it doesn't have a metal housing. It's a plastic wrap. I mean, it's a special plastic. It's pretty good. But if you have, if your backside has a sharp corners or some part of plastic left from when you cut it, it will damage your battery. Basically, when you do that, make sure you're doing right way. No sharp objects left behind. I mean, on a plastic cover. Well, I hope you guys do like my video. If you do, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will really appreciate it. Thank you, and bye bye.